Oh, boy. "36 seconds. We got 38 people, guys." We've got bullet and water door. When you're the first chatter of the night, best question all night, including all my trivia questions. Yeah, well, we need to get a sponsor for the damn thing. Food of choice. Don't have a food right now. Boy, am I hungry. We had a United Way event right before this. And so I'm gonna eat after this game. Don't drink anything out of a can unless it's sponsored. That's exactly no free ads. Oh, hell yes. See, thank you. It's a big day. Yeah. Yeah. I love where this is going. Yeah. What's up, guys? I would love some cookies. Welcome to the Monster Game. Welcome to the Monster Game. Stuck at Home with Ham Bones, brought to you by Michaelis and Industrial PC. We just got out of a private event, and it's been a busy night. If you guys want a virtual private event, Ham Bones would love to do it for your organization. We boost morale. We make teams build together. It's a lot of fun. If you're interested, we'll do it for anybody. Just let us know, and we'll tell you how it works and what our fee is and everything like that. Also, obviously, there's some sponsorship opportunity between Wagering with Prudence, which we may have a sponsor for in the very near future, and the scoreboard update. It's almost silly. It's almost criminal that with how much problem I have with our iPad timer, that no one's done this. No one sponsored the scoreboard. We've got new scoreboard ideas coming out every night. Whatever. You guys figure it out. Somebody sponsor this stuff so we can keep the trivia free for the people. Smash that like button. Subscribe. I know Josh Christie's in the audience tonight. Subscribe, Josh. I dare you. Make me the first YouTube channel you've ever subscribed to in your life. If they could do an overlay of the shot clock in 1985, we can figure out a way to do a timer on YouTube. People don't want the timer on YouTube, though. What's up, Wally? I got buddies playing tonight. It's a good team. They're monsters. That's why they're playing the monster game. Let's go. Let's go. We got 192 and climbing to the moon, guys. I'm wearing the new hoodie. We've got t-shirts and hoodies for sale. The link is in the description. Your answer sheet, the link is in the description. We've got 2 theme trivias coming up this weekend. On Friday at 6:30, it's pay to play 90s pop culture. That one is going to be an event like any other, like no other. And on Saturday at 6:30, it's 50 states, 50 questions. Josh Christie, if you play that with Adam Christensen, I'll make the state question about where you went to school for Maine. So whatever. Oh, I'm excited to have some friends, new friends playing tonight, guys. This is going to be a big one. Hambone's coming out of the gates, gun blazing. You're Zach. We ran a trivia on Zoom tonight, guys. We're never going back to Zoom. YouTube is our home. YouTube is our home. Now, if Zoom wants to sponsor, we'll move the whole ship to Zoom. But there's no free ads. All right. Guys, it's Thursday, which means on a regular Thursday, Hambones would be in Fountain Square at Sam's Silver Circle. The Monsters would be out. We'd be playing right now at Sam's Silver Circle. We will be back. We can't wait to be back. Fountain Square. Right now, we are broadcasting from Hambones headquarters in the heart of the Midwest, in the trivia capital of the free world and observable universe, Indianapolis, Indiana. The sun's setting, but the sky's blue downtown. Links are in the description of the video. So there are 2 links, guys. There's the answer sheet, which one person on every team needs. Send everybody else the green view only. That means only one person per team is writing your answers in. We don't want multiple answer sheets per team. Dan's got a formula that just basically just will reject the duplicates and reject the team. So don't do that. I'm not going to tell them all that. It kicks your whole team out. Hey, Dan, I'm looking at the set for tonight. Round 1, question 1. Should I be worried about that weird thing after the answer there? Okay. All right. It's fine. It's been claimed. All right, guys. So, Thursday night, we'd be playing for Sam's Silver Circle. Let's play for a $50 gift certificate to Sam's Silver Circle. We don't really do gift certificates anymore. So basically, if you order carry out, make some of the great pizza that Kathy makes, and we'll pay you back on Venmo. Let them know Hambone sent you. Guys, real quick, a word about our 2 sponsors. Our 2 sponsors, as always, for the Monster Game are Michaelis. Michaelis is a restoration company. Guys, I know a lot of places in and around Indianapolis were hammered by the storm last night. Don't you wish you knew a restoration company that cares enough about you to bring you the world's best trivia? Well, you do. It's Michaelis. Michaelis is the Hambones trivia of restoration. They do all storm damage repair. That's from roof to the water in your basement. Michaelis is the Hambones trivia. They're Indianapolis owned and operated. And we've got our friends at Industrial PC. Guys, if I had a dime for every time somebody emailed me and said, Hambone, do you have any recommendations for what I should do for my industrial PC needs? I'd have dozens of dollars. Industrial PC wants to bring the people the best trivia in the world, and that's what they're doing. We thank them very much. All right, guys. Station 15, we got firefighters playing. Loves the Sam Silver Circle. You have motivation. Annie, we'll talk about the sponsorship for the scoreboard soon. It's a lot. I mean, that scoreboard, the scoreboard and the timer, I mean, that's going to be a lot of visibility. All right, guys, let's get to the game. Here are the rules. You need an answer sheet. Everybody else needs a view only. You need to have a team name. That team name needs to be associated with a 7-digit code. That 7-digit code needs to be the same thing every time you enter it. There are 4 rounds of Hambones trivia tonight in the Monster Game. It's Thursday night. The Monsters are out in the trivia capital of the free world. Dan, unlock those sheets. We've got round 1 and question. We've got round 1. It's 6 questions. Each question's worth 5 points. Here we go. Round 1, question 1. These 3 things all happen in the same year. You've got to, what do we say, Dan? Got to be dead on. Got to be dead on. It's the royal wedding of William and Kate. Firework by Katy Perry's on the radio, and Thor is in theaters. You got to be dead on balls there. 3 things that happen in the same year. It's the royal wedding of William and Kate. It's Firework by Katy Perry. on the radio and Thor in theaters. There you go. Question 2. Of the 8 books that have sold over 100 million copies, not including religious texts, only one author has contributed more than one book. Name that author. Books were published in 1937 and 1954. Question 3. How many different presidents have one-syllable last names? How many different United States presidents have had one-syllable last names? Question 4. It's the largest island by land area on the west coast of North America. It's the largest island by land area on the west coast of North America. Question 5. In 1998, Andrew Thomas became the 7th and last American to live aboard this. In 1998, Andrew Thomas became the 7th and last American to live aboard this. And question 6, final question of the night. The boarding school motto of Hogwarts is never tickle a... And then you give me the rest of the motto. The boarding school motto of Hogwarts is never tickle a, and then you give me the rest of that motto. There you go. That's round 1. 5 points each. We're 30 total points. Go, go, go. You got 6 minutes in on the timer, brought to you by, and then that's when I plug your company. Walrus. All right, let's settle down. Yep. So we got to. I'm going to mute this. Well, no, let me. Oh, that is a good joke, Brian Sullivan. Johnny O, are you playing with Wally and Walrus and Cyrus and those guys? Spencer King in the house? I don't know if Johnny O's got his own team or if he's with those guys or he's with my brother. JBO wrote solo. Braden Core. What's that? It is. 100% it is. I threw off the Montreal Expos at the last second to put on this because I love what Zach did so much with the Muhammad Ali and Teddy Roosevelt pictures of Hambones hoodies. Stand by. Braden Core, Cyrus Arani, Adam Christensen, Spencer King, Josh Christie. So happy to see you guys here. Hope everybody's doing good. Doing well. If you guys can hear the whining, that's the new puppy in the Hammond household. Dolly Parton is her name. 24 hours a day. It sounds like this. Keith, I'm just going to stick to how I asked that question. I mean, it's not a trick question at all. And that sound made me want popcorn. What do you mean? This is fascinating. This percentage thing is fascinating. I like it exactly how it is right now, because I can see it when I go to the set. Yeah. Guys, you got 40 seconds to get your answers in for round one. The real-time data of this to see what the hardest questions are is just fascinating. This is a really hard round one. All right, guys, you got to get in your answers. Get them in, get them in, get them in. Gravity's about to strike this thing again. Let me tell you that. Get them in. Just get them in, guys. Get them in. And right now, if you had sponsored the timer, I'd be talking about you. Your fantasy baseball team could sponsor this timer. Your company, your nonprofit, your cause, all of it. All right, guys. Here are your answers to round one. It appears, I don't know if, is it true that this is a tough round, or am I? Okay. All right, guys, here we go. Here we go. I'm a little bit behind the ball on this thing. Here we go. Here are your questions and answers for round one. These three things all happen in the same year. You've got to get it right on the nose. It's the wedding of William and Kate. Firework by Katy Perry's on the radio, and Thor is in theaters. That is 2011. 2011 is the answer to question one. Question two, of the 8 books that have sold over 100 million copies, the only author with 2 on the list is J.R.R. Tolkien. That is what, The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings make that list. Number 3, how many different presidents have 1-syllable last names? You can count with me, or you can just trust me at the end. Rutherford B. Hayes, Franklin Pierce, Ulysses S. Grant, Donald Trump, James K. Polk, William Howard Taft, Gerald Ford, George H.W. Bush, and George W. Bush make 9. 9 presidents have 1-syllable last names. The largest island on the west coast of North America is Vancouver. Vancouver. In 1998, Andrew Thomas became the 7th and final American to live aboard Mir, space station Mir. And question 6, the final question, only counted Mir. Only counted Mir. And question 6, the boarding school motto of Hogwarts is never tickle a sleeping dragon. A sleeping dragon is your answer to question 6. It was a tough first round. Let's just say that. It was a tough first round. All right, guys, you can go to round 2 now. It's Name That Movie. 10 pictures, 3 points each. Go, go, go. I'm going to go back to the timer, the sponsorless timer. There you go. 6 minutes. Go. Katie Flynn, stand by on that full Harry Potter. It's going to be a movie Harry Potter. What's Wally saying? AAMs? I don't know what that. I don't know what you mean, Wally. Name that movie, Steve-O. Name that movie. Dan, is it movie and TV? Samantha Yaros is asking. It's just movie, right? Just movie. No, it's absolutely. International Space Station is still flying, so there's no way that that's an answer. We'll make it within 1 on question 1. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Not the second one. Yep. This is a tough first round. No way, no other way to cut it. Guys, you got just about 3 minutes to get your answers in. Who? Yeah. Yeah. Guys, a lot of people are asking me if Hot Dog No Sandwich has decided to sponsor an entire trivia night. Still waiting on word from Hot Dog. Yeah. I mean, all you have to do is take half your winnings from Hambone's lifetime, and you'd be able to give the people free trivia. Thanks. Yep. It's big. Nick, what did you think about Zoom? Yeah. What do you, Beth? I got a hot dog to bite on that. You got to pay money, Beth. You have to pay money. We'll talk. We'll talk. Bring the people free trivia. Sponsor a trivia night. No pressure, Beth. Guys, the Venmo is at Hambones Trivia. I don't say that as probably often as I should, but I appreciate everything that you guys do as far as sponsoring it. At Hambones Trivia, US dollars is correct, Beth. Yes, US dollars. They're so good at trivia, and they're just so unwilling to sponsor. Why don't you sponsor the Hall of Fame, hot dog? Since you'll have your own wing named after you. Could be the hot dog no sandwich Hambones Hall of Fame. There's so many teams seething right now that I'm giving hot dog this. Can we pay in hot dogs? Block Beth, please. All right, guys. That's your timer. That is your timer. That is your timer. You got 10 seconds to get your answers in. I'm giving you a 10-second grace period because that's what we do. All right. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Get them in. All right, guys. It was Name That Movie. 3 points each. Number 1, Waiting. Number 2, Sleepless in Seattle. Number 3, Sherlock Holmes. Number 4, Airplane. Number 5, this was for you, Spencer King, Love Actually. Number 6, Breaking Away. Thanks, Carissa. Number 7, Unstoppable. Number 8, Prince of Egypt. Number 9, Full Metal Jacket. And number 10, Lucky Number 11. Is he not here? Did he not show up, Wally? Yeah. I just remember he used to wear in law school, he had a Love Actually t-shirt and he used to wear it to class. All right. Guys, there are 2 rounds of trivia left. First of all, let's give you the count. Oh, man. Come on. There are 2 rounds of trivia left, but first, let me give you the count. We got 144 teams, 643 and a half players from around the world, country, Midwest, and the trivia capital of the world, Indianapolis, Indiana. I'm a soft yes. Let's get that on a t-shirt. All right. 2 rounds of trivia left. Round 3 is the money round. Here's how it works. It's 4 questions. I'm going to ask you questions that have more than one correct answer. Every answer is worth 5 points, and order does not matter at all. So if I ask you, what are the 3 colors of the U.S. flags? And you say red, white, and green, that's good for 10 points. Red, white, and blue is good for 15 points. Here we go. Round 3, question 1. Of the cities in which S&P 500 companies are headquartered, New York, obviously, is the most common. Cities 2 through 4 are all in the U.S. What are those 3 cities? The companies must be headquartered in the city proper for it to count toward that city. You know how we are, city proper and metro area. We like to declare loyalty to one or the other. Of the cities in which S&P 500 companies are headquartered, New York is obviously number 1. Cities 2 through 4 are all city proper in the United States. You name those 3 city propers. Question 2. Michael Jordan's Bulls won 6 NBA championships. They beat the Utah Jazz twice. Name the other 4 teams that they beat one time each. Michael Jordan's Bulls won 6 championships. They beat the Jazz twice. What other 4 teams did they beat? Question 3. On the most recently released NCAA AP Top 25 basketball poll, March 18th, there are 3 schools in the top 10 on that AP men's basketball NCAA poll that have the word state in the title of their school's name. Name the 3 schools in the top 10 that part of the school name is state. Question 4. Of the people that have been on the cover of Rolling Stone magazine so far in 2020, 2 of them are not musicians. Both of them are women, and they are aged 70 and 17, respectively. Name those 2 non-musician women. That's your money round. You got 12 minutes. Somebody tell me if Josh Christie's in the house. Go, go, go. That's fine. What was that, like 1979, though? Maybe. Certainly wasn't earlier than that. Yeah. Hold on, I'll look. 79. I was right. Fool. Dan just said I'm a fool. Scott, is Maitland your last name? Scott? Is Maitland your last name? Yeah, that's how I pronounce it. I was just making sure. Josh is here. That's important. Did Friends of Industrial PC just waving, planting their flag in the middle of the picture round, 10 for 10. That was a my man Dan picture round, all 10, actually 9 for 10. And I got to tell you, as I read those answers, I probably heard of only 8 of them. No. I mean, I don't know that I am. What is it? Yeah. You see what you've done to us, Scott?
In 21 games, Daniel Scott has 10 tackles, 1 interception.
Why did Siri pick that up? It's Scott. I don't.
Okay.
See, I'd be talking about your company all day right now. All right. Is Cyrus here, Braden? Riddle me that. Has he been? I want to know what percentage of the time Cyrus has been a part of this. Yes. It was his wife, but yes. What would you have gone with, Scott? Yeah, for sure on that one. I think I would have gotten 1 and 2. I don't know. I would think I would have put what you said over number 3. Yeah, I mean, I know 1 and I know 2, but I would have had a hard time talking myself out of what you said you would have put. That's just I did. I did. You know, it'd be fun if there was like a ham bones group of mercenaries that just went around and ransacked all the West Coast virtual trivias. We could do it. Did he really? Good. Good. That's right. That's right. Yeah. 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 That makes me proud, but it's also like, man, I wish there were some. I'd love to play. I would love that. 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 I would love it. It's definitely possible. What I always say when people ask me if I win trivia every time I play it, is I say I would win my trivia every time I play it. But yeah, I mean, I've got weak spots. Yeah, yeah. But if there's no geography, if I'm in tough toast. Yeah, it'd be awesome. 4.5 minutes, guys, on round 3. Ah, man, that's a great question, Jason. I don't really. The stuff that I have is like old Nolan Ryan, old school Astro stuff, and I'd rather kick rocks than support the Houston Astros. Scumbags. I've got 2 Houston Astros hats. I've got a Nolan Ryan jersey. Scumbags. Yep. No, wow, that's funny. Kick trash cans is right. Guys, you got 90 seconds to get your answers in. 90 seconds to get your answers in. Money round. You know, I mean, listen, we're looking for silver linings of the quarantine. Hambo's saved a lot of money on color printing. Let me tell you that. I just heard my printer operating. I guess my wife's printing something right now. I haven't heard that thing go in a month. I mean, color printing has got to be one of the biggest rackets in the world. How expensive that ink is. It's like they should make the printer free, and you'd still. That's correct, Zach. Microphone budget up, printing budget down. Lighting budget up, paper budget down. Much. I put a great deal of thought into that. I would go to, I mean, there is no better printer than the one that I have, but there's no free ads. I won't tell you. I won't say it on the stream which printer I have. Guys, that's a time. But this printer is the biggest workhorse in the world. Never had a single problem in years with this printer. And the high yield cartridges are 15,000 pages. So it's amazing. All right. Guys, time's up. 10 seconds to get your answers in. Chicken nuggets on me. That's what Hockey Freak says. All right, guys. Here are your answers to round 3. Some of these were really tough. Some of these were only kind of tough, but it's a Thursday night monster game. It's the Saturday crossword puzzle in the New York Times. It's as good as it gets. Of the cities in the S&P 500, companies are headquartered in New York. Clearly number 1. 2 through 4 are all U.S. Those cities. Yeah, this is Adam. This is the Hambones team on the phone. I've got 5 people on the phone right here, and then this is my mic levels. So that's why I've got 2 sets of headphones. A lot of people are curious about that. Has to happen. So got to go oil, Houston. Then we've got Atlanta and Chicago. Houston, Atlanta, Chicago. Michael Jordan's Bulls won 6 championships. They beat the Jazz twice. They beat the Los Angeles Lakers, the Portland Trailblazers, the Phoenix Suns, and the Seattle Supersonics. Those are the 4 teams, other than the Jazz, that Jordan's Bulls beat. Question 3 on the most recent NCAA poll, top 25 and the top 10, there were 3 state schools. Those schools, Florida State, Michigan State, San Diego State. Florida State, Michigan State, San Diego State. Question 4, the 70-year-old Elizabeth Warren, the 17-year-old Greta Thunberg. What is our status, guys? All right, guys. Here's how it's going to work. I'm going to give you the 3 final questions. Then I'm going to give you a scoreboard update. Then you can submit your answers, but you might want to hear where you stand before you submit those answers. So we'll get you a scoreboard update. And by the way, to make a top 15, even in the scoreboard update, is a huge honor. To make it by the end of the game, that top 15, that is as good as it gets. All right. So we've got 3 final questions. On each of the 3, you can wager anywhere from 0 points to 30 points. If you wager, Johnny O, if you wager 30 on all 3 and you get all 3 wrong, that's minus 90. We deduct points in the final round. And the final round brought to you by, and then we plug Workday if Johnny O had any pull. All right. If you get all 3 right, you get a positive 90 points. That's how it works. Final 3 questions of the night. Here we go. Round 4, question 1. More states were admitted to the Union under this president than any other president. So, what I mean by states admitted under a president is during the term of the president, new states admitted to the Union, not territory, not once before they started and then they became. It is states admitted to the Union, Wally-san, during the term of a president. More states were admitted to the Union under this president than any other president. One of those states was Wyoming. Question 2. The promotional tourism slogan of this location is "Where America's Day Begins." The promotional tourism slogan of this location is "Where America's Day Begins." And question 3, final question of the Monster Game. Jack Nicholson has 2 quotes on the AFI Top 100 quotes of all time. One of the 2 quotes from Jack Nicholson on that list is, "You can't handle the truth." Give me the other quote. Give me the other Jack Nicholson quote that makes the top 100 AFI quotes of all time. One of them is, "You can't handle the truth." Give me the other quote. This is the Monster Game brought to you by Michaelis and Industrial PC. Every round I remember tonight. And then I plug your company on that timer right there. We'll put your company's logo right here, and I'll be knocking it all game. I hope Sakura's doing okay. I haven't had Sakura sushi since this all began. If somebody has an aunt at Sakura, they should be sponsoring this. Wally. How we doing? Nobody grade final round. Dan, if you're there, you're on mute. Are we good? All right, guys, we got a scoreboard update. State or city for number 1. I don't even know what the question is anymore. Yeah, it has nothing to do with. Oh, sorry. Question 2. I said exactly what I wanted to say on that question, Lindsay. Sorry. All right, guys. Scoreboard update. I'm making the lighting change. Okay, scoreboard update. In 17th place in a 2-way tie with 96 points, it's Team 10 Quarantino and Team Scahill with 96 points. In 6th 14th place with 97 points, it's Mom's Still Got It. In 15th place, Mom Still Got It, by the way, Hall of Fame, Hambone's OG team. Hall of Fame. Let's rack them up, put them on the wall. Hall of Fame, Mom Still Got It. 15th place, 98 points, Hot Lips. Three-way tie for 12th place, 99 points. We got the Quarantine Wolves, the Chicken Knuckles, and Big Smooth. Sam Perkins is back, guys. Give him a shout out in the chat. Sam Perkins is back. Big Smooth. Names the team after himself. 11th place, 100 points. It's Friends of Industrial PC. 100. Hello. Sorry about that. We got 10th place, 101 points. Team Datorama. 7th place, we got a three-way tie with 102 points. It's the Dan Fan Club. It's Booker's Corner, about time they win. And Dinner Side Salad. 6th place, we have a first ballot Hall of Fame. One of 4 first ballot Hall of Fame Hambones teams ever. They hold down Sam Silver Circle. They only play, as far as I know, on Thursday nights virtual. That is hot dog, no sandwich. That is the best team money can buy. In 5th place with 106 points, it's the C Word. In 3rd place, a two-way tie with 107 points, it's Spam Muscle and Slow Kids at Play. In 2nd place, it's a Hall of Fame team. Is It May Yet? And in 1st place, Sam Silver Circle dominating the top of this leaderboard with 112 points. It's Hamboners, Hardly Know Her. Every night. Yeah, you're right. You're right this time. I mean, guys, if you want to look at what the scoreboard looks like on our side of this thing, look at this. Look at this scoreboard. That's what it looks like on our side. Let's give a shout out to the Hambones team. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing, guys. I know what I'm doing. Guys, our team tonight is my main man, Scott Maitland. My main man, Sean Meehan, Nick Meehan, and Dan Cahallan. That is who's on the microphone tonight, guys. Thank you. It would not work without these guys cranking out these scores. Thank you all for what you do. Everybody was worried I was. Luke, we know who you think's best. That's shocking. You name your team after him. I don't think it is, man. I mean, I'd love to know who that is. I mean, I think we gotta. Stacy Shover thought they had 99. I don't know what to say. Stand by, Stacy. Sure he can, Sean. 110 for Is It May Yet? No. No, they said they checked the footage and I didn't say how many points they had. I just said in second place it's Is It May Yet? And they went back and looked at the footage. And how they do on those three. Yeah. Man, I thought that was tougher. Holy cow, I thought that was tougher. Yep. Let's not. We've got a valid reason. Well, that's only true. Oh, no, that's correct. Right. Yep. Yep. Nope. Nope. Wow, that's interesting. So now we could. Yeah, might as well. All right, guys, that's your time. That's your time. Why without a mask? Maxime Mazanov says. Don't know what that means. Wow, I didn't look at the chat. I haven't looked at the chat in a second. This post Adam, I'm sorry, guys. I haven't looked at this chat in a second. Can we finish with a negative score? Yes. Thanks, Matt. You're welcome. Joe Bauer, wait a minute. Blake. Don't know what that means. Tiffany Seward says, I'm so sad you did not say wager with prudence. That's because no one sponsored it. Wager with prudence is exactly what you should have done. Maxim Mazimov says, why without a mask? That sounds like a bot. Hockey Freak 29, Oreos for armpits. That sounds like a weirdo. All right. Here we go, guys. Thank you, Gwen. Last three questions of the night. Here we go. More states were admitted to the union under this president than any other. The correct answer is Benjamin Harrison. Benjamin Harrison. Benjamin Harrison is the answer to number one. Question two. The promotional tourism slogan of this location is Where America's Day Begins. Correct answer is Guam. Guam is your answer. And question three, Jack Nicholson had two quotes on the AFI Top 100. One of them is, you can't handle the truth. The other is, here's Johnny. Here's Johnny. Those are your final three questions. Are we ready to rock? And here is your scoreboard update. In 15th place with 176 points, the Fresh Prince. In 12th place in a three-way tie with 177 points, it's Here Kitty Kitty. It's the team formerly known as Smarty Pints, and it's Camp Anawana. In 11th place with 178 points, no stranger to the leaderboard, no stranger to the podium, a former champion, holding down the West Side and Fat Dan's and Union Jack. It is Hot for Teacher. In 9th place, a Hambones OG team. They hold down the Blue Beard with 182 points, Living in Sin. With 182 points, tied for 9th, it's Moe's. In 8th place on 184 points, it's the team that almost brought Hambone's email account to its knees. Nasty Reporters with terrible questions. 7th place on 188 points, it's Hot Lips. In 6th place with 191 points, it's Team Datorama. In 5th place with 192 points, it's Dinner Side Salad. In 3rd place with a two-way tie for 197 points, it is the Dan Fan Club and Slow Kids at Play. In 2nd place with 200 points, they are a Hall of Fame team from Fountain Square. Is it May yet? And your winner and new champion from Sam's Silver Circle, 202 points. It is Hamboners. Hardly know her. Well done. You are the champions. Well done, guys. You've earned it. You've been circling that leaderboard. Guys, this has been a great game. If your company sponsored the scoreboard, your logo would be pumped out to about 600 people right now. Good game, Hamboners. Thank you all for playing. We're back tomorrow, 6:30. We've got 90s pop culture. 8:30, we've got Monster Game. 6:30 on Saturday, we've got 50 states, 50 questions. Way to go, y'all. Providence, Rhode Island. We want a picture of Providence, Rhode Island. Let's go. All right, guys. The scoreboard's been posted. Thanks to the Hambones team. Thanks to all of you. Thanks to our sponsor. All I want to do is I'm going to zoom. Wally-san, Braden Core, Walrus, Johnny O. Thank you all. Have a good night, guys. See you. Well done, guys. Good game. Send us your pictures. Send us your pictures. Whew. Yeah. I mean, I would. Yes. Hold on. Let me end this stream. I'll just mute. One-man team finishing in